Hey, how is everybody? Last minute I decided I'm going to do a pizza stream. I'm going to eat pizza tonight, so figured you should come along. And here we are. Already going. Need flour. I need to move my boards around since none of this was planned. Anyway, so we will be making a Detroit style pizza like we've done in the past. What do I need? Warm water, 3/4 of a cup. Instant yeast, kosher salt, 2 1/4 things of flour, and olive oil for olive oil's sake. Okay. So, we're going to get going. We're off and running already. Start with the dough. I love that I can do a last minute stream like this without too much effort. Because I had no plans on doing this until 3 seconds ago. And we'll see if we have fun. Or if anyone cares. Both interesting questions to answer. I'm not dealing with all the dealing with stuff. How's my thing look? That's a little far that way. You can go over there and back there. There we go. I haven't even checked the cameras. I don't know what's happening. All right, so let's get this out of the way. Turn on the oven. Get this out of here. Get this to the center. Nope. So I've got some chicken breasts that I've been defrosting. Oh, gotta turn on fucking lights. And off we go. We are now about to make chicken. Or buffalo chicken pizza. Or not buffalo. BBQ chicken pizza. I've got cilantro. I've got red onion. So I might as well go nuts. Don't you think? That's how I look at the world. When you've got red onions and cilantro, you might as well make a barbecue chicken pizza. So I was going to do something weird or stupid with it, but this is what I decided on. All right, let's bloom some yeast in 3/4 of a cup of water. Don't really have to bloom instant yeast, but I'm going to do it anyway. All right, let's measure out some flour. Do it right into the bowl. We're just doing a small amount because we're only making one thing of dough. So 2.5 cups of flour. Band plays on. Plays on. I'm streaming, by the way. For fun, because it was easy. I'm streaming, just to let you know. Just because it was fun and it was easy. But 3 wrong turns, can I make a right? Hey, Chronotype Pigs. I'm just going to call you Chrono. So you correct me and tell me to call you something else. Welcome, welcome. I'm doing a random just stream that I had no plans on doing until just a few seconds ago. But we're doing it now. What do we got? Go over to camera weird. We're making a Detroit style barbecue chicken pizza. I'm making the dough for that right now. I had no idea what I was going to have for dinner until a few minutes ago. I'm going to probably need some salt. So I'm going to put about, I don't know, about that much salt, about a teaspoon, pinch. I'm blooming some yeast over here. Don't really need to. I'm using instant yeast. Oh yeah, I'm defrosting some chicken here that I'm going to put on my grill. That's the chicken that we'll use. It's almost totally ready. So how are you, Brony? Or Cronty? That's a better name. I like Cronty. All right. What else are we doing? That's about it. It's going to be a weird stream because, like I said, I had no plans to do a stream at all. So you have come across I did a sewing stream earlier today in my workshop streams. Let me see. I need to get my stream. Do I have volume? I hope I have volume. Yeah, I should have volume. Create a dashboard. Let's see what kind of bitrate we got going. Yeah. It says we're not doing great, but I'm sure it's working. Why is it on 28p? It should be on source. Yes, there we go. All right, now I'm sending out my high quality shit. Hey, coming home from work, looking for something in the fridge for dinner. Too. Well, if you end up with Detroit style pizza, you've ended up in the right place. It'd be kind of funny. I just happen to have everything ready to go for my stream, so it was easy for me to just turn the cameras on and get going. All right, so I've got to mix this up a little bit. And then we can add in the yeast and the yeast mixture, as it were. See if that's enough. If that's enough of everything for that. Obviously, with flour, you always have to wonder if you're going to need more. liquid or not. And because I'm making pizza dough, this is going to be at least a 2-hour stream. I'll go out to the grill at some point. So what are your thoughts so far on the dinner? What you got in the fridge? Maybe I can help you think of something. While I'm doing this, I might as well cut up an onion. So like I said, I'm making a barbecue chicken pizza, which is the classic. It needs cilantro, it needs red onion, barbecue sauce, and some chicken. So we're gonna do the chicken part, or the and red onion. So we're gonna do the red onion part. Jeez, a big freaking onion. Ugh. Obviously, I'm gonna save half of this onion for later, at least, if not most of it. I think I'm going to use a tad more water. Not a ton. Come on, buddy, grab your shit up. A little more. There we go. Boom, 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 boom. There we go. Now it's starting to pick everything up. Once I feel like I've got all the flour up, I might hydrate a little bit. Let it hydrate for a second or two. It's a pretty dry dough right now. I'm to put my oven on for some warmth in my kitchen so that when I do get the dough going, it needs just a tad more water. One tad. There we go. I'm gonna let that go for a good 10 minutes. I have a feeling usually I do my dough. So we just need enough onion for one pizza. So I'm not gonna do this whole thing. This is a giant freaking onion. Put the rest of it in a vacuum bag, like I like to do. I don't like this outer layer. It's a little bit nasty at some points. Maybe fried rice, some chicken nuggets. Very hard day. Love cooking, hate how hard it is. Yeah, well, yeah, I get it. Mexico. All right, buddy. Thank you for stopping by. Come back anytime. Like I said, this is a weird stream for me. Wasn't planning on doing it, but I hope you enjoy your fried rice and chicken nuggets. That sounds delicious. Now that you said it, that's probably what I should have made. If I didn't decide to go crazy and make this. Got smoked Gouda. That's what I'm also going to use for my cheese. I think that's the best cheese on a barbecue chicken pizza, personally. All right. So all the rest of this onion's going into a vacuum seal bag. All right. Vacuum seal bag. Moose is waiting for that. All right, clean as you go. Cutting board is clean, ready for the next thing. So, here we go. This is the vacuum sealed onions. As you can see, I can now save these for a good long time in my fridge. There we go. Might as well get the cilantro out. Italian parsley. Cilantro. Should be enough cilantro for my pizza. Suppose I could look up a recipe, but I think I made this enough that I don't need one. Bum, ba, bum, ba, bum. Alright. So this is my cilantro. I don't think there's anything left to use on that. Smells very cilantro-y. Alright, we're moving along pretty nicely. Let me go see where my pizza dough is at. Looking good? Alright, I think we're done with that. Might need a bigger pan or a smaller pan. We'll see how much it rises. Might not be as deep dish as I had hoped. The dough feels good. Camera's off. There we go. A little olive oil. Alright, we'll let this puppy rise for a good hour. So we're putting the dough in here, in the baking dish thing. And clean this real quick. So I have no dishes at the end, that's the goal. You're going to see how I speed cook. If you've been here for any of my regular cooks, you'll know what I normally do and how insane it is. This is not going to be like that at all. It's bad. We are so very sorry. There is little we can do but swap them. Alright, so in the meantime, we put an hour on that. He's got bad. Oh, I'll just put it on here. Excuse me. Alright, there we go. Now we're just hanging out for a while. Me and me and me. Some of my favorite people, actually. Every man returns to. So this is the pan we'll be putting it in, unless it looks awfully big for this particular pizza. You know what we'll use? I'm gonna go get one of my deep dish pizza, Chicago pizza style pizza dishes. Chicago pans. The hell are my Chicago pans? Be right up front here. Oh, I know where they are. They're up above in my kitchen, I believe. Let's hope so. Otherwise, we'll use something else. We'll use a regular casserole dish. Doesn't really matter. It will all work out wonderfully either way. There they are. God, I moved these up here. So this is my Chicago style deep dish pan. See? Well seasoned. I actually got this from a pizza place that was next door to a club I was running. And I asked him if he had some extra, and he just handed me 3. So we'll use this. This will be better than that big old. This thing's going to be huge. Too much for that on a pizza dough. This buddy. So we'll use this again for something else later. So we're making. I should change it to Chicago style pizza on my thing, but. Banana. I should grate some cheese for the pizza, or for the the cheese portion of the pizza. Oh, I gotta make some sauce. I think I'll just use some regular tomato sauce and. Oh no, I'm using barbecue sauce. Of course, this is a barbecue pizza. Silly me. Tricks are for kids. All right. Maybe cornmeal. I don't need to do all that. I just do flour and oil. That'll be plenty. Or just oil. Right? Everything seem off. That's better. Oh, that's why, because everything's sideways. That should be there. Hmm. Hmm. Mirror is fucking me up at the moment. Get a chair. And then I should marinate the chicken in something. I think I have a mesquite marinade or something like that. So let's get the Gouda out. There we go. Gouda. And if I need extra Gouda, I'll bring this up. I think that'll be enough though. And we'll throw a little Mexican blend in with the Gouda. That way I won't have to use that second thing of Gouda. We can leave that sealed up for next time. Oof. Alright, so these are the two cheeses I'm going to use. Mexican blend, and this is smoked Gouda. This is the onions, those are cilantro. So that's everything I need really to make the pizza. I just need to slice up some of the Gouda, or grate up the Gouda. I should probably start, let's marinate the chicken first. Let me see what kind of marinade I got for the chicken. I don't have one mesquite. You could do it in a taco blend, like a chicken taco meat. I might as well do that. Let's do that. We're going to marinate it in taco seasoning. It'll work just fine. It's close enough to a barbecue seasoning. So we'll get a gallon bag. We will put this in here. I'll put the chicken in. Got way more chicken than I need, but that's just the way it came, so nothing I can do about that. Chicken in the bag. Now, in addition to, I'm pretty sure that the recipe called for some water, obviously. Little oil. I don't want that. I just want to marinate. Oh yeah, well, a little oil, and then we're gonna put a little. We'll put a little water and a little tequila in. We'll get the tequila first, and we'll also put in some marinade, some margarita marinade. That'll help. I'm gonna throw this on the grill after I finish marinating it for a good hour. Like I'm gonna wait on this little tequila. The margarita mix. So I guess we can call this margarita taco chicken. Alright, so we'll let this marinate right here for the hour while we're waiting on the pizza dough to rise. Alright, now off to the cheese. We should call this stream Cooking Alone with the Diamond Slug. The bear's not here, he's at home. The boy, he's out in the garden working and he's probably going to go out later. Although the idea of barbecue chicken I think has him intrigued, so he might stick around. We'll find out as time goes on. High-speed cooking online. Never seen it before. I doubt it'll become a trend. Alright. There's that. That should be enough cheese for the whole thing, I think. So I may or may not be using that Mexican cheese. I love smoked Gouda. That's gonna be so good. Shame this takes so long. At least the dough rising and all that. If I had some pre-made pizza dough, we could get this done real quick, but now we're sitting around for 50 minutes. What to do? We'll watch chicken marinade. Look at my ingredients in general. There we go. There's all the ingredients. And there's me, and there's the bread doing its thing in the bread bowl. So we're pretty much on track. Nothing much else to do unless I decide to make something else. Always up for suggestions. Could play some games. What the hell's going on here? Play a little Pop 1. Let's see how easy it would be to make that happen. Hey Siri, set game scene. Well, it's close. All right, we're gonna play some Pop 1. I'll use the Demio setup to do that. No, not that one. That one? That'll work. All right, so we're gonna play some Demio. Or no, we're gonna play some Pop 1. Let's figure out how I'm gonna do that.
Diamond slot 31. 635346U75.
Pop 1 in a second. Test. Cast. Test 1, 2. Test 1, 2. All right, well, I don't know why we're not getting it up here. Let me go look at my. It's you. Alright, there we go. Looks like my cameras need to be wiped down. And my lenses. Better? Oh, much better. There we go. Off we go. Shines through. Ugh. Two. This is your song too. It's your song too. Oh, good. Hey, what's up, guys?
Feminine Swag.
How you doing?
We're doing all right. First game on.
Cool, cool. Me too. I'm streaming, by the way, but I have nobody watching, so I won't be talking to them. Unless they talk to me.
Okay.
But if you're horribly against streaming, you should probably let me go now. I'm also cooking dinner, so this is sort of just a break in between.
Be good at editing your stream.
Hey.
Drop hard right.
Are you rolling, Warley? Alrighty.
Drop hard right.
Drop hard right.
What?
He's already got it going down way down faster than me.
I'm going down to the towers, or the A-frames. Looks like he's shooting other people at the moment.
Yeah. Oh, he killed me.
Oh
You
shit.
didn't kill me.
It's okay. Yeah, I mean,
Let me see
still
what I
in
can
the
do.
air.
Let me see what I can do. Get a P90.
Yeah.
Now.
Hey, Beardus.
Yeet. Alright, I'm pulling back to you guys.
I have no clue what you just said, Aizen.
He said he's coming back over here.
Yeah, I'm
You have
coming
Mr.
right.
Beast
Wait, so, hey,
chocolate?
turn your chat off, dude, if you don't mind.
Who, me? Who?
Not you, the kid.
Fuck me. This guy's good. At least he's better than me.
Supply drop.
Damn. I was not ready for this. Damn it, got me a P90. I hit him for a bunch, but I don't think it'll hurt him much. Oh, you gotta love hot dropping. Coming to you off.
Oh, fuck me!
Okay.
Beardus, get off your chat so we can chat. Or I'm gonna
What?
kick you out. Get off your. I can hear everybody in your background.
I know.
Just
You're dead.
turn that shit off because I can't concentrate. All right, you're out. find a new team.
Yeah.
If Diamond, you want to play?
Sure.
It's fine, but Beardus is.
Yeah, I got you. Hey, by the way, can you hear that music in the background, or is that bothering you?
No, you're good. It's just
Okay.
that I've told my buddy Beardus like 3 games in a row that I've cut short, that I've been like, turn off your group chat or your in-game chat, because even then I can hear you talking. It doesn't
Oh,
matter.
really? Oh, well, that sucks.
Yeah.
How?
Nice kid, but
Yeah,
whatever.
I know. Kids are kids, though. You never know what they're
Yeah.
gonna end up doing. The only person I've
What a
got
good-
is someone named Gunner, but I don't know who the hell he is. So we'll just go to rando. I generally just play randos anyway.
Yeah, same. I don't mind it.
Let's not drop this time. Let's get out and get a few weapons in our hands. This is my first game, for God's sakes. I
Yeah,
gotta
same.
go fight with a fucking P90. I hate P90s.
Well, I mean, I guess I won't say it's my first game. Earlier, I played a few rounds, but my controller was messing up, like playing like 3 feet out further than it should, you know.
That's always.
So I just changed. I changed to one of my
That's
older
always a lot
controllers.
of fun.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, like I said,
awesome.
I'm in the
Can't
middle
even-
of cooking a pizza, and I just had an hour to wait on my pizza dough to rise. So I'm like, ah, fuck it, I'll throw just a few games in the middle of it. Huh. I assume everybody else is going to come later.
This is my boy Spirit.
What's up,
It's Golden
Libbit?
PJ. Oh my God,
Your
I'm such a fan.
boyfriend Spirit. Nice to meet you, Spirit.
No.
No, bro,
Very
no,
cute.
no, he's wilding.
Don't injure me. I'm gonna tell my mom.
No.
What's your mom gonna do? Hey, economy. We're gonna pot out. We dropped on the worst situation last time, and I'm just not in the mood. Plus, we're what?
Sounds good.
Although Complex is one of my favorite drops, but there's enough people dropping it.
There always is.
We can go
Summit then.
Yeah, we can go to Summit or we can go to Farmland. It's up to you. I can go Summit.
I'm gonna drop here in case those guys go directly over it and work my
Gotcha.
way there.
All right, I'm gonna take hail bales and then work my way back.
No, I think they dropped in.
Someone just dropped like a Defiance area.
Yeah, someone also
Behind us.
dropped refinery.
Yeah, those kids. I think they dropped the oil barrels.
Hence the refinery.
Yeah, a lot of people don't. I'm surprised you know what that is. Congratulations.
Oh, I've been playing for freaking 4 years. Although,
People are like-
although I play like I've been playing for 2 weeks, but
You were like, what do you mean oil containers? I'm like, the refinery
Yeah.
produces
Oil?
oil and natural gas and plastics and
I mean, sure, it's not a freaking oil rig out in the ocean, but it's still pretty
it's
fairly obvious.
Yeah,
All right, I should get some life in me.
I'm gonna go snipe. See if I can snipe him.
If I can find a real sniper and not that damn SBR bullshit, I will help you out on this.
I like the AWP better, but I'm liking the SPR more,
Really?
just because now that you can run so fast,
That's true.
just more quickfire.
I agree with that. I'm just not used to it, so I always try to cock after every second shot. Ooh, speaking of AWPs, purple.
Hey, you know it's a modified foul. That's why it does the same basic damage, right?
No, actually, I didn't.
Yeah. So look at the gun. It's literally a foul.
Looks more like
modified
it looks more like an MK18, but
No. It's a foul, a modified suppressor with a weird vision
scope.
scope.
All right, I got a
Yeah.
purple AWP at this point, so I'm ready to
Word.
go kill. I'm so ready to go kill some shit. I'm gonna pull up and see who dropped in refinery. See if we can kill
Alright.
pieces before we move forward.
I already was looking back there with the scope and didn't see much.
What are you talking me?
Let me
The blades of a fucking windmill are not buildable. What the fuck
It's a
is that?
2-star SPR.
You gotta be in a tricky. You gotta be in a weird.
I can't build on. I'm going to outpost.
There's somebody below us down at truck stop, I think,
All right. I'll get on top of
or
him.
farmland. Oh, there he is, right here. That's a bot. Hold on.
All right. I'll bring up my bot gun.
Done.
Nice.
You already got him. Yeah, I'm still not used to this whole bot concept.
Well, people like will run away from. I'm like, dude. All right, so now that I've killed one, the other two are gonna come. So you don't even have to move. And you
I
get
see
two more
someone
free
over
kills.
inside complex or construction site, but they're pretty. Yeah, it's definitely a bot.
Somebody's above you. That's the bot back here. Where?
Coming out of a construction site, running right towards us,
Construction site.
near the tower.
Yeah, I got
Dressed
you.
up as a Red Queen.
Okay.
The buggy's in the field next to it.
That doesn't sound like a bot to me right there. That is a bot. You got it.
That is Buddy.
Good job.
Yeah, those are definitely
Good job.
bots.
Whoa, I've never, dude, a red gun? Have y'all seen a red gun?
Oh yeah, absolutely. A PX4? I'll take it if you don't want it.
No, you got it.
It's above gold. So they
Yeah.
first came out when they did the machines. You know, when you get the cores and shit.
Yeah, with the cores, yeah, but not in this one.
I've never seen them just out in open season.
Yeah, I haven't either.
All right, I got people on the building right over here.
Yeah, so do I. He's on the roof to the right of that. 140 the brain. He's dropping
Nice.
down.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to get the guy on Watchtower. Oh, come on, that hit.
I'm gonna go shoot that gap
What the fuck? All right, I'm coming
behind
with
the
you.
dumpster.
Coming with you.
There's a gap between this tree and the building and the dumpster, which I already hear people at.
Yeah, there's that guy who dropped on you. Over there. No reason not to rush on this team.
Who just threw a grenade?
Not me.
Not
Oh,
me.
there he is.
That got me.
Teammate down.
Oh,
I got him. I got
Thanks.
him. Here you go. Come over here. Somebody else is jumping out. Somebody's definitely coming out, or unless that's our teammate.
That's me.
Anybody want his guns?
Oh, I might take that the gold
is now shrinking.
RFB.
I want to get up high and make sure I got enough, not enough ammo, but for my
Gold
sniper.
SPR if somebody wants it.
I saw that. No,
I've got a 3. If I've got
I'm
a
not
3
taking the
still.
SPR. Someone
No,
else
I
wants
hate,
to go
I
for
hate
it.
that thing.
Alright.
I thought I was very explicit. I hate that gun.
Dude,
I
I hate
heard
it
that you
too.
loved it.
I hate it too, but I'll take it. Damn.
I mean, it's gold. It'll do damage. Shoot.
Well, I got a gold. I got a purple AWP. I've got a red fucking PX4, and I've got a gold fucking RFB at this point. I think I'm good with the colored guns.
Those guys are about to be flushed out of the red.
Yeah, there they are. They're right here.
I'm gonna get on top. I'm gonna get up here.
They're right there.
I can hear them coming
I'll
out.
try to poke them off. I think I'd be better.
Yeah,
with
they're trying to
RFB.
shoot me right now.
There's a guy way back. Same team. They're all getting pushed. They're gonna try to have to stay into the zone.
am I hitting the wall?
Damn it. Fucking got me. Someone res me quick so I can get my shit back. Never mind.
You can climb up here and
I'm fine. I'll get new shit.
there's a guy back here.
Yeah.
No, you're good. I got you. Come here. You can get your stuff.
Yeah,
It's
probably.
not that far.
Not that far.
It's not hitting that strong right now.
There's a guy dropped. Two guys dropping over there. Whoa.
Where'd I fucking die at? Oh, I died on the roof.
Oh, are you kidding me? There we go. I'll take that.
Warning. Low health.
Yeah, I get that, honey. I'm gonna die again. Fuck, I'm not gonna make it. Fuck me.
I got you.
I'm fine.
I got
don't
him.
have to get my shit again. I thought I could get everything. I thought I could
Here,
have
I
it
got you,
all.
banana. Here's a banana.
I'll just take whatever's here. I don't need
You
anything.
sure?
Yeah, because I got my knife now and I can run faster with the sword.
Yeah.
The fuck is the zone wall? Oh, that way. Oh, we are in deep corner, aren't we? Come on, honey. You can make it, you can make it, you can make it. You made it. Do I have a gun of any kind? Oh god, a fucking P90 again. I hate these things. Alright, I'm already almost healed. The bananas are pretty much pointless at this point. Oh shit.
Right there on that silo.
Top of the silo. Both of them. What I got? I got a gold fucking.
There's a guy coming from below.
Yeah, I got a
Got him.
gold fucking.
He's dead. You can come grab his
behind
shield.
the hail bale.
Yeah.
Shit, I have no shields.
I was like, he's dead.
Yeah.
He's dead.
There should be
There's-
50 shield on all these people. Hey, this guy had 1,000, like 1,000,000 shields.
I'm coming down.
All right, I'm gonna take 2 and leave an RFD. You can have that one. I have got 4
Yeah,
though, so
if
if
you
you
can,
need
if you can
one.
leave the RFBs, that'd be good.
Yeah, here's
Where's
the
the
4 shaker. Here's an extra
Where's
shaker
the
if you need.
third?
I got one. I'm good.
Oh,
Ooh, missile
okay.
launcher. I'll take a missile launcher.
Let me go up top, above that red smoke. There's one enemy left. We don't even need to.
Yeah.
We just need to swing
Well-
around.
I don't know where he's at. He's probably gonna revive soon.
Yeah, he's gonna be pushing in these. He's gonna be pushing. I'm gonna
Yeah, he's probably in the hay
turn the
bales.
turbine.
Keep your ears open.
Drop hasn't
There
been
he is.
touched.
There he is. He's in zone. He's fucked. Missile launcher. To your face,
Oh, there
buddy.
he is.
He's gonna have to try to get out of
Sure, that wasn't our teammate.
No, he's there. I saw him. I was
deep in
shooting at him.
zone.
Yeah.
He's in. I'm in zone.
He was on this brown roof in front of me.
He's gonna try to come around to our right, I think.
He's over here. He's revving.
He's rezzing.
There he is.
Inside White Tower.
They're down below. They're down below.
Dead.
Good
GG's,
game.
gentlemen.
Nice.
Nicely played. All right, guys. I'm out. I gotta go deal with my pizza. But it was fun.
All right.
Later, guys.
Fun.
Later.
All right. Always love a good win. Let's stop casting. Mike. I hope that wasn't all echoey. Probably was. Well, got no viewers, so it doesn't really matter, does it? And we're back. Leave the casting screen up in case I need it later. Till he reaches through my vest. And I'd say, till one summer day, she borrowed everything I owned and then simply ran away. 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11. When I tried to step aside, move to where they'd hoped I'd be. Nope, time to go get more Red Bull. Whoa. Why does the light seem so weird in here today? Pretty hefty drink, apparently. Go cook the chicken, but see what we got over here. It's rising, just not that great. Hey, Doc. No, I'm making a pizza. I decided to last minute. Yeah, I know. I just last second I decided I was going to go so. I guess I can change it now. It says food and drink. Let's say I'll change it to last minute pizza. That's what I'm doing right now.
Dark bent over. Is your pizza white sauce?
Nope. I'm making a deep dish BBQ chicken pizza. Yeah, I know. I did this on like the fly when I wasn't really paying attention to what I was doing. Well, I didn't really care. I just got finished playing some Population 1, which you just missed, but all right, there we go. Updated, there we go.
Dark bent over. I don't even know what white sauce people put on pizza. Ranch.
No, it's white sauce is usually like bechamel, like milk and shit. Not that. I don't want that up. Oops. They put sometimes they put clams. A lot of times they put like spinach and some kind of chicken. I'm gonna go grill some chicken in a minute
Only 8,000 island sauce.
on a pizza. I don't think that would be bad. I mean, it's not my choice, but I can see how people might do that. All right, I'm gonna go get my grill set up so I can grill this chicken off.
Mark bend over. On a pizza, I think it's seafood pizza.
A lot of times, yeah, like somebody will put clams, they'll put shrimp. But most of the time, I think it's like chicken, spinach, artichoke hearts, stuff like that. What am I doing? I'm looking to get my head earpiece back on. There we go. Oh, it's open. Hey, do me a favor and just text anything. Or I'll text it myself, that's fine.
Diamond Slug 31. 567,867. Dark bend over. Lottery number. Dark
No,
bend over. 867.
I'm testing my earpiece so I can go outside and I can still hear you guys. Or hear you. I don't know why it's not working. Give me a sec. A3, it should be up.
Diamond Slug 31. 546,400.
Yeah, it's not coming through my headset the way it should be. Try it this way. One more time.
Diamond Slug 31.
You say you're connected.
56,756.
Oh, my earpiece. This is the problem with trying to do a show on the fly. Is you don't have time to check everything. Should be green if you're connected. Connect, you little bitch. This thing's tricky to get it to connect. Sometimes it wants to, sometimes it don't. Said it was connected a second ago. There we go. Now I'm connected. Let me see. Well, now let's check it out.
Diamond Slug 31. 6789678 / Diamond Slug 31.
All right. It says it's supposed to be working, but it's just not. It says it's completely connected. Don't you love technology? So good, and then it sucks so bad sometimes. Did I mute something somewhere? I might have done that. Oh, I know what. I need to go look at my sound properties. I'm not outputting at the right place. That's what's happening.
Dark bend over. Technology so unreliable, just like people.
There we go. That should be it. That should solve the problem. Let's double check.
Diamond Slug 31. 5,678.
Really, bitch. You're not
Dark
going
bend
to
over.
work right.
I have a question.
What's up? What is your question, sir?
rainbows go? Sir,
That's an odd question, but I'll go with it. Bad rainbows. I imagine they go to rainbow hell, which would be just like psychedelic nonsense that's all black and white. Black shades of gray.
prison. It's a light sentence, but it gives them time to reflect.
Very nice. I didn't realize you were so humorous. But then again, I guess you're the one who always does the jokes on Angel's stream. I thought he would stream sooner. I honestly, I thought he'd be streaming by now. Oh, there we go. Now it's saying something interesting. Usually this doesn't take me so long to make work. Usually this thing works a little earlier than this.
Dark bend over. Musk is AWOL for a month. I don't have anyone to ask questions to.
Well, you can always ask me questions. I'm always here for you. Except for the 5 seconds I'm about to walk outside and start my grill up, but it was supposed to be able to talk to you. I have another option. I think I'm going to have to go with option B. I think I'm going to go with option B. Give me 2 seconds as I set up option B. Shouldn't take too long. Option B is a little speaker that I can carry out with me to my grill that will push through my... All right, are you hooked up over here, my little baby? There we go. Now let's try you here.
6,700 and
Option B works. So now you can talk to me when I go out to the grill. I've got a speaker with me. So I'm going to take this chicken out to the grill. Well, first I'm going to go out to the grill and just... are you still working?
Diamond Slug 31.
No, you're not working.
79,600.
You were working 2 seconds ago. What happened? All right. Now it should work. All right, well, shit. I'd set this up. This is the problem with trying to do a stream without preparing. Anyway, I'm going to run out for 2 seconds, but I'm still here. I'm just going to turn my my grill on. Get that up to temperature. I can talk to you, so I'm just going to babble. Hey, everything's great over here. Everything's working perfect the way it should. My world is excellent. And the grill is turning on now. There we go. All right, I should be able to hear you again in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah, I'm back. So there's some chicken that I've been marinating for the last, I don't know, hour or so. I got pizza dough rising over here. Looks better. Doesn't look as good as I'd like it to. So we're going to put that in this deep dish pizza pan. Should find some cornmeal, I think. It's the best thing to do with this. Oh, let's see if I can find my cornmeal easily. There it is. Finding it and getting to it are two completely different things. All right, so I'm going to line this thing with cornmeal. There we go. That'll work. All right, so I coat this thing with oil and then corn flour or corn meal so that it won't stick. So that's what that looks like. Hey, baby cat. What you doing, my Slinky love? This is Slinky, my little baby kitty, one of my 3 little baby kitties. Good, buddy. You want some butter? Ooh, this is my fancy garlic butter. That I made yesterday. It's gonna go on top of the pizza, along with everything else. Good. 1. Yay! You're a winner! Weaning is fun. What? Winning is fun. Is fun. Oh no, that's new. That just got here. I know, try it. Thank you. It is the plastic thing for my table.
Well, tonight's leather night out tonight at the Bullet, so I was wondering if I should wear my chaps, my leather chaps.
What else are you gonna wear? Nothing.
No. A little boy out there sitting on the card table. Door's partially open.
All right, we're gonna let that sit there for a little bit and relax. It's not a lot of dough. Doesn't matter. We're just using that as a pan at this point.
Cover's $5 after 9, so if I want to go. Yeah.
I think we can handle $5.
What?
I think we can handle $5. All right, so we're gonna let that rise for a minute. I'm gonna go grill the chicken in a second. I'm gonna say about 6 minutes aside. Got a thermometer out there, so really do whatever I want. Full of thoughts. When I first jumped off, I had the bucket in my hand. I don't really have to worry about finishing it off completely on the grill because it's going to get cooked a second time in the with the pizza dough or with the pizza. So it's not one of my biggest concerns. I'm bring the oven up to 350 at this point. Or 450. Get back on the train. barbecue sauce. Oh, I got it in a bottle right here. Baby cat. Alright, so at least I'll be able to see if someone texts this way. Alright. Chicken's going on. Fill that in for 6 minutes per side, I think will be good. Yeah, we'll go 6 minutes. A drink with me? No, put the grill cam on. Since I got one and all. Reason. Ha ha ha. Should be able to see myself, I would think. Yes, I can. Cigarette. Ugh. I got a lot of crickets around my house. Nothing against crickets. I like crickets actually, but I never had them around all the time. Well, hey, little Pud. What you doing, baby girl? I'm cooking chicken. What are you doing? Cooking streams. of real live cooking. Who'd have thought? A real live cooking stream in real time. I need to pick some tomatoes. Little bitty ones, but they're tomatoes. They're red and ready to go. I picked them a while ago. Well, hey, little Pud. What you doing, buddy? You're so pretty. Look at you up there. Hey, you're on the roof. Are you going to come look at me from the roof? I hope so. Hello. What you doing, bud? Ha 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 ha. You guys should put the TV on, don't you? Yeah. That's a thing I would do. Can I have a drink? Just left it inside. Ooh, a viewer. Hello, viewer. We're cooking chicken. See? I wouldn't lie. I'm not about chicken anyway. Hello, little Julie. What you doing, Julius? Baby boy? What channel are you on? I guess we won't watch that. It's Battle Mortadella. How exciting. Really have the chair on this side. That would make more sense visually if I'm still in frame. Barely. Ugh. Another one of those things they should probably do ahead of time. But this was an unplanned stream. So. Oh. Time to flip the chicken, I think. Let's see. Are you ready to be flipped? Not really. Not really. We'll let you go for a little longer. So you're ready to flip. It'll let go from the grill when it's ready. Hey, Dark, welcome back. Yeah, I got the mic goes pretty good. I just can't hear you guys like I used to. Yeah, I did. I play mostly VR games, like Population 1. Although I did play some a game called Escape Room with some friends of mine, online friends, that is. There we go. This one's ready to go. There we go. I'll flip them around. And we'll do another 6 minutes on this side. Yeah, I play. There's a game called Demio, which you can play with people who are on PC, or you can do it VR. That's a game I always try to get people to. I always try to talk people into playing with me. I got my nephew playing with me lately, and his girlfriend, and my roommate, the boy. He plays with me. But other than that, I don't really play many video games. The pancake games, as they call it in the VR world. I don't know. When you have VR, you're like, well. Candy Crush. A poggers. I don't know what a poggers is, but yes, you can get one. No, I don't play games like Candy Crush. That's like playing solitaire. If I was gonna play something like that, I'd play solitaire. God, it looks like I'm fat in this from this angle. I don't think I'm gonna do this angle anymore. I'm gonna move back over here. Ugh. There we go. How we look now? We're not covering up there. That's a better angle. Again, this was the last. This is a last minute stream, so I never had a chance to really plan anything out. Otherwise, I'd be able to hear you text at me. So yeah, we're in the grilling the chicken phase. We're letting myself let my dough rise for another bit. We're preheating the oven already to 450. Well, the best emote I got is this baby, and this baby. Two of them are mine, and the last one is a friend of mine, Jensen's, which is basically a foxtail butt plug, which I think is funny. He's actually very surprised he got that by Twitch TOS. You can take any of those. Yeah. I didn't leave it open very. Okay, that much. Yeah, I do that because I'm carrying shit in my hands. I'm sorry. Okay, well I try. I'm busy, and it's not that cold. It's not that warm out right now. It's not gonna kill us. He's upset because I left the door open a little bit. Yeah, he's watering about 20 million gallons of water onto our. Are you in New York? My backyard is in California. This is my sort of nursery area. You can see the black covering. This is where we develop our plants. But one day I'll do a whole walkthrough of the garden, which is very nice looking. Which is the boy's realm. He spends his time making sure our garden area is like a park. Oh, you're in Bangkok? How is Thailand these days? I've never been to Thailand. Furthest I've been away is, I think Budapest is the furthest from LA I've ever been. I was born in Florida, so that's where I started. But I've lived in New York. I've lived in Northern California. I lived in Budapest for a short time. Lived in Key West in Florida. Oh, I'm sure it's hot as hell. And right now today it was probably up to about 100. It's down now. Now it's actually very cool out. There's a nice breeze going on. Plus I got these misters all around my patio, like they have at Disneyland. They can make my patio drops at about 10 degrees, which is really nice. What's the name of the restaurant? I like Hollywood Boulevard restaurants. A guy named Dark Bendover from my friend. He lives in yeah, Chon Chim. Have you ever heard of Chon Chim on Hollywood Boulevard? Chon, like CHUMCHIN. Asian, yeah, sounds. But he's in Thailand right now, so it could be a Thai restaurant or any form of that. Well, I have very many Jewish friends. One of my best friends, a guy named Ira Gold. He's very Jewish. You could look at him in about 10 seconds and realize that he's a Jew. He's very proud of it, as he should be, as anyone should be of their heritage. All right, so I'm going to take this off the grill because, like I said, it doesn't really matter if it's completely done because it's going to go in the oven with the pizza, so it'll finish cooking anything it needs to finish there. So let me turn the gas off, and we're headed back to the kitchen. Let me get all my crap together. All right, I'll lose you. No, I'm in Los Angeles. Well, technically Winnetka, which is in the valley. But it's still technically part of Los Angeles because it's all one big giant county. So it's Los Angeles County after, anyway. All right, I'll be inside in 1 second. Let me make sure I close the door on my way in. All right, now I'm going to close the door. We just recently installed magnets to our door so that it doesn't go too far. All right, we're back. Here's the chicken. Bum, bum, ba-da, bum, bum. There we go. There's the chicken I just grilled. When the pizza's ready to go in, we'll cut that up and put that on the barbecue pizza. I also have some garlicky butter that I made for my escargot the other day. Thursday, as a matter of fact. So we'll let this rest. And you are clean, so you can go back where you came from. Burgundy snails, extra large. I ended up eating it for dinner, even though I made a duck à l'orange. Hey AJ, shit. Yeah, it was deep dish at first, but now it's turned into Chicago style because the dough isn't as large as I thought it would be. Here's the pan. Where's the pan? Oh, the pan. Oh, it's rising pretty good now. So here's the dough at the moment. I'm going to spread this all around. Probably from Burgundy. I would imagine from Burgundy, France is where they originally came from. So this is looking pretty good. I guess we went through our rise time. I think we did. All right, so I'm going to start spreading this out. It's going to take a little while. So I'm going to do it in stages because it'll want to contract as I try to do it.
Bend over. Black and red can, right?
It was a pink can, actually. I've got a couple different, because I get extra large and I also get jumbo, depending on my mood. All right, so this is going to contract because this is going to be tight for a while. So as I'm letting the chicken rest, I'm going to also let this rest. We're going to get this out to the edges. It's not going to be like a real deep dish pizza. It's going to be more like a version of Detroit pizza in its style. The oven's ready to go. I'm thinking 450, but shit, I don't even know how long to cook it. Let the chicken rest a little longer. Chicken looks good. I marinated the chicken in a basically taco seasonings. I've got my onions here because I'm making a barbecue chicken pizza. Here's my cilantro, and here's my smoked Gouda. That's going to be the cheese. Plus, I got some backup of this Mexican blend cheese.
Bend over. Found it. It says wild burgundy snails.
That's the ones. That's what I had. I love escargot. It's like one of my favorite things ever. Fortunately, no one else likes them all that much, so whenever I make them, I get to eat them all. Well, all but one. Usually I talk someone into eating one. Ugh. A little bit, yeah. There's the boy. Anyone wants to say hi to the boy, this is your shot. There he is.
Start bend over. You think snail is good on pizza?
You know, I bet it would be. If I was in a different mood, if I didn't just have a shitload of snails yesterday.
74_. Put your shirt on, Chase. Start bend over.
All right.
Put my shirt on, then bend over.
Just here. Just take a nub and go home, AJ. There you go. There's your nub.
74_. LOL no.
So you said it's snail on a pizza?
Yeah.
You have to eat it very slow.
Escargot.
You have to eat
Yeah, this is my brother. This is the brother that I like to fondle as he's walking by.
Start bend over. Looks like Brad Pitt.
He does. Would you think I'd live with a dude who didn't look like Brad Pitt? At least. That's why he's called the boy.
AJ_74_.
Chicken looks good.
LOL he does.
It does.
Start bend over. Look at his ear and Brad Pitt here in me.
Oh shit, Tipsy.
Tipsy Trixie _
All right, Tipsy, hold on. Now that you're here, I have an obligation. I have the Tipsy Trixie redeem that doesn't even know that it exists except for Tipsy. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood, a beautiful day for a neighbor. Would you be mine? Would you be mine? It's a beautiful day in the beauty wood, a beautiful day for a beauty. Would you be mine? Could you be mine? Won't you be my neighbor? Hello, neighbor.
Tipsy Trixie _ Side 20 kitty. Side 20 kitty kitty. Side 20.
I have no control over the boy. I just thought a tuxedo. This is my smoking jacket. This is my cooking jacket. This is my uniform. If you came to more streams, you'd know that. All right, let's stretch out the dough a little bit more. Because once I get it to the edge, I think we're going to be ready to throw it in the oven. Should be nice and fluffy.
AJ_74_. Hi, Tipsy. Tell Devil I said hi.
Is Devil Tipsy's significant other human? Or just a friend that I don't know exactly about? But Tipsy always gets the red shoes no matter what when she shows up.
74_. Miss the pop days of playing pop with him.
Well, if you've been here earlier, AJ, I played 2 games of pop right where in the middle while I was waiting for the dough to rest. All right, this is close, so I'm gonna let it rest again, and then I'll be able to stretch it out even more. We're close. I'm gonna start chopping up the chicken. Tastes good. The chicken tastes good anyway. Like I said, if the chicken's not 100% done, I don't really care, because it's going onto a pizza that's going to cook for at least a good 30 minutes in the oven. But this looks perfectly done, actually. 6 minutes per side seems perfect. Oh, this looks fantastic, actually. I kind of want to just eat it as it is right now. And I will, at least this piece. That's probably enough chicken for the pizza, so I'm going to leave the other breast for the boy. He needs lots of protein to keep his physique in prime condition. I don't know, I'm going to give it 10 minutes on the...
J_74_. Needs to put his shirt on.
Why? I'm the only one who actually has to look at him. As far as I'm concerned, he could be naked off screen. And a lot of times he is.
Is there a mountain river near you?
Well, there's the whole Bear Mountains that are about 60 minutes from me. Because LA is one of the great places where you can go skiing in the morning and then go surfing in the afternoon. It's about 90 miles from the skiing mountains to the
AJ_74_. My river is close.
the LA River. LA River is hard to call a river because it's a completely man-made thing, which is fine. It's just kind of weird.
Dark bent over.
It's all
I
concrete.
drove around sometimes and found a hidden spot there.
Did you? I'm sure there's a lot of hidden spots in LA. It's a big place. We have 30 million people as our residents, just in LA. That's why I find it hard to believe that Montana, South Dakota, North Dakota, and Idaho have 4 times the representation that LA does, or that California does in the Senate. It's really sort of disturbing that 4 tiny little states, well, big states, but with tiny populations, get to tell us what the fuck to do. Sort of upsetting sometimes. I'll live. I'm going to squirt some lemon on this chicken just for the fuck of it, because why not? And some salt. I'll use some Himalayan. So here's the chicken. This is the stuff that's waiting. This is going to go to the boy later. I'm sure he'll enjoy that.
Dark bent over. You live in Manhattan.
I did. I lived in Manhattan for about 5 years. 2 years at one point, and then I left for a couple of years, and I came back and lived there another 3 years. First time I lived in Hell's Kitchen. Second time I lived in the Upper East Side, up near the mayor's mansion. I preferred Hell's Kitchen, and the Hell's Kitchen I'm sure is beautiful. I hear it's beautiful now. It's like it was still Hell's Kitchen when I was there, and Chelsea was just getting developed. But now Chelsea is like the place to be, and Hell's Kitchen is like a expensive neighborhood. I don't know what the hell's happened to the Upper East Side.
AJ_74_. J_74_. I can see a political reckoning in the future. It's either going to go great or really, really, really bad.
Well, that's why I continue to own guns.
In Sutton Place, River.
Oh yeah. Well, that's very nice. The East River is a very beautiful place. That's Sutton. Because, like I said, I lived on like 92nd and First, right near Harlem. I was like a block or two from Harlem when I lived in the Upper East Side. I was close enough to walk to the river, but I don't think I ever did.
Like under Queensboro Bridge.
Ugh. Honestly, what street level is that? Like in the 60s? I can't remember. I've been so long since I've been in New York. What would be your lateral cross street? I'm thinking like 60s and 70s, but it could be. I mean, I have a nephew now that lives in Alphabet City, like in the lofts. That Madonna got all famous when she first moved out there, and it was just a warehouse district. But now it's like the most expensive places in.
Dark bent over. Okay, I can see Roosevelt Island from my house. J_74_. Term limits and investment rules were neat now.
Well, I don't think that solves our legislative problems. It solves, and I honestly, it would solve our.
Expensive again.
Like I said, I think Alphabet City is expensive right now. I'm sure that Park Avenue is still very expensive, but from what I understand, actually all of Manhattan is just way too expensive, from what I understand. But I would think that the area near Harlem that I used to live in probably isn't expensive all that much because the apartments are so freaking small and so crappy. Unless someone's totally gone and revamped the whole area. But that doesn't seem likely. All right, we're going to do another stretch on the dough here. I'm tired and hungry, so I think I want to eat now. Okay, so we're going to be a little bit like a Detroit or a Chicago style deep dish, and I'm going to put some cheese on the bottom. I'm going to use this Mexican style cheese and just put that on the bottom for the hell of it. I like a lot of cheese, so I really couldn't put too much. I'm assuming where you live, if you got a nice view.
_. Oh yes, sauce goes on top on Chicago style.
Yeah, I'm doing sort of a hybrid here. Because originally, like I said, it was going to be a Detroit. So now I'm going to put some of the barbecue sauce on right now.
J_74_. Detroit is all about crust. Dark bent over. It's like a brownstone near movie theater bench. My dad retired, so he gave me a house.
Jesus, well, that's a hell of a house. Any fucking brownstone in New York is fucking.
Then I have to drive to work from Rye, New York to Manhattan.
Oh, well, that's just horrible that you have to go from your brownstone to anywhere. Can't believe you don't have a chauffeur taking you. No, I'm kidding. I'm not. Certainly, trust me, I'm not a snob when it comes to people having wonderful things in their lives, as you can probably tell. Wonderfulness of life is sort of what I consider everyone's right. And if you can figure out how to get it for yourself, whether your dad gave it to you or you just got it for yourself, either way, win-win for you.
AJ_74_.
All right.
Amen.
So here's I'm going to put a little bit of cilantro on top of that. Not all of it, though, because I'm going to put cilantro on at the end, too. Just a little to cook in. Yeah, I mean, in my case, I will never deny that I have been the beneficiary of white privilege. I mean, and the way I look at it is I don't know how to give it back. And I'm certainly not going to not take it just because other people don't have it. That seems wrong, too. So I just got to work with what I got. And if that means that my life is a little nicer than other people's and a little easier, well, I'll do my best to help the other people. It's just, I'm not going to screw myself over for that. And I'll always vote in favor of people.
AJ_74_. You were just lucky.
Yeah, I was born, I was born with unfortunately, well, not unfortunately, with like 90% of the best things you can be born with. I mean, I can't give it away. I mean, I suppose that's what reparations is supposed to do, but I have a hard time believing in reparations. Only, I don't have a problem with making it easier for people, but I don't feel like we should just be giving money to people just because their parents didn't have any, and that their parents got screwed over. Otherwise, every generation could think of some way they were screwed over and figure out a way where they need something because of somebody that screwed them over. I don't know. It's a difficult topic and definitely one that can't be done with one person talking and everybody else in text messages. All right, so here's the smoked Gouda. I'd love to believe that the whole world was equal in every way and everybody got what was fair, but you can only work with what you got. All right, so there's that. I'm gonna put a little more sauce on top, I think.
I used to stuff bologna chucks with Gouda when I would smoke them. AJ_74_. Oh. AJ_74_. Why? AJ_74_. God. Start bend over. How do you smoke cheese?
Just like you smoke anything, it's cold smoking,
Start bend over.
so it doesn't melt.
Like what kind of cheese?
In this case, it's smoked Gouda, but I bought it that way. I didn't smoke it myself. Now I'm going to take this garlic butter that I made for my snails yesterday, and I'm going to just kind of smear that around the edges, I think. It'll make the crust nice and, I don't know, garlic buttery. I can't see how that would be a bad thing, can you? All right, my oven's just about ready to accept the pizza.
AJ_74_. Night Diamond and Chase. AJ_74_.
Night night, buddy. Have a great one. I will see you probably unless you're going to stop by my D&D stream tomorrow. I will see you then on Monday, probably. Otherwise, have a good one. All right, here we go. We're going in the oven for, I think, 30 to 35 minutes.
AJ_74_. You'll be around.
Toodles. All right, we're going to put it in for 30. We'll see what happens at that point. And then we'll decide what we're doing after that.
EJ_74_. At dark bend over, help him watch for smoke from the oven.
Honestly, you need another nub before you leave. I mean, what's AJ without a fucking nub? You're no one without your nub.
Dark bend over. At AJ_74_. I'll sleep on duty. Make you proud. AJ_74_. You will update the nub.
Yeah, Dark Bendover's in Thailand right now, so it's way later for him, or way earlier. I'm not really sure. I'd have to look at a global clock to decide. All right, so we're 30 minutes out. I play a game of.
Very early 9:43 a.m.
Oh, okay. So you're having breakfast. You're gonna have barbecue chicken pizza for breakfast. Excellent choice. I'll probably have that too, since I'll have probably leftovers. All right, so that's all stuff for the boy for later. Ah, this is actually going better than I thought. This was just a random concept that I had 3 seconds before I started doing it. Yeah, fuck the nub. I know. What are you gonna do? A nub's a nub. You have to deal with it when it happens. Just checking my voice chat. I think you understand that at this point.
Dark bend over. I don't like the red T-Rex at Park Avenue.
They put a red T-Rex in Park Avenue? I haven't seen it. I did like the giant Lego X-Wing in at Times Square, though, when they had that. Did you get to see that? When they put the Lego X-Wing from Star Wars there? That would have been pretty cool. Not a big Lego fan, but that was cool.
No. What year is it?
That was probably about 15 years ago. Hard to say. I really have no concept of time anymore in my life. Time's just a thing that happens. The only way I know time is if I set it on a timer in my kitchen. Ugh. We're going to need plates, won't we? We will. So I should get them.
Dark bend over. I was 10 years old back then. Still live in Rye, New York.
You youngin'. You're a very young human. That would make you 34 now? No. I'm not doing math very well. I've been drinking. I did a soul sewing stream earlier. I don't know if you came over for any of that, but...
Dark bend over. No. 26 last December.
What day? I'm a December boy, too. December 12th. Same day as... the same day as... Oh, yeah? My girlfriend in high school, her birthday was the 7th. She was 7 days older, 5 days older than me. Frank Sinatra, that's who I was trying to... Frank Sinatra has the same birthday as me. Her...
You must be around.
Yeah, I must be. Let's just pretend that's true. But yeah, when we were in high school, there was a 5-month period or a 5-day period where she was 18 and I was 17. And I kept threatening her that I was going to have her arrested for statutory rape. You know, fun jokes like that. Ugh, I need a toothpick. No, I'm a little older than 35. But not much.
Dark bend over. GF1 years apart is hard to come by.
No, this was actually 5 months apart. In high school. She was a girlfriend. I had one girlfriend in high school for 4 years. She was the prom queen.
Dark bend over. Unless you went to the same high school.
Oh yeah. We were in the same class. I met her in freshman year of high school. We started dating, and I dated her all the way through high school. Of course, I dated some other people in the middle. She knows about some of them. You know, it's high school, for God's sakes. You can't expect yourself to be completely unexploratory in high school. At least I wasn't. She was pretty. She was a pretty good girl, I guess. At least I never caught her doing anything wrong, which is a huge thing to say. You go to high school in Manhattan? I always thought growing up in New York would be a really weird place to grow up. I grew up in a very in Fort Lauderdale, the party capital of the universe. Spring break was like a religion for my whole childhood.
Bend over. Are you married?
Nope. I've been with the boy for 20 years though. Coming actually this August. He wouldn't allow me to say that if he were in the room, but yeah. No, I'm bisexual, so I dated girls most of my life. Occasionally guys. It's some of the people I cheated on my girlfriend in high school with. You know life and how it just gets weird. Oh, here comes the boy on cue. I hope it does. Why do you think I need a boy that looks like Brad Pitt?
That looks one that smells great.
Let's just say I had an interesting life so far.
So what kind of pizza is it?
It's a barbecue chicken pizza. Red onions, barbecue chicken that there's a whole breast for you there. That's left over. Got to keep him in shape. You did get some. Don't be careful. I got Twitch TOS to deal with here, showing some pubic hair like that. But no, we aren't married. That's why I call him my roommate or the boy. I figure that implies enough for anybody who gives a shit, and I don't really need to explain my life to other people unless they ask. And you ask, so I'll explain whatever you like. I have no problem with my life. I just, like I said, there's no reason to start trouble if there's no trouble to start. I'm going to get my pizza peel out. Put the pizza on. Seems like the appropriate place to put a pizza. How about you? Are you married? Have you committed yourself to the one true one? At 26, doesn't seem like that's the thing to do anymore. My one nephew didn't have his first kid, and he's like, what, 32, I think now?
Dark bend over. No.
You have a significant other of some type? Or are you just freewheeling it? Because honestly, the freewheeling times are the times you're going to remember the most. They truly are.
Start bent over. I don't have any.
Well, that's a shame. Well, not really. No, like I said, depending on what you're doing, if you're trying to get your life all together first, or if you don't really want to have one. I mean, like I never wanted to have kids, so I never did. And because of it, I get to wear jackets like this all the time and not worry about how it's taking away from my children's college fund. And I think that's a good thing for me anyway. Other people have different views.
Start bent over. I don't want to have children. I can't stand little brats.
Nah, I agree. I never wanted to have children because I'm way too selfish. But I do love having nephews and nieces. They're a lot of fun. Like like tomorrow, if you want to come by, I'll be playing Dungeons and Dragons with my nephews because nephews are awesome. Children are horrible. God, I hate to actually have one of my own, but thank God my brothers had some because they're a lot of fun to hang out with. They come over for Christmas. They hang out with you and play games. I've been playing Demio with my other nephew, with one of the nephews that I play Dungeons and Dragons with. But their brother, he just had his first kid at in fact, my niece, my nephew, and my other nephew all had kids in the girls in the last month. But my one nephew, my oldest nephew, he has 4 kids. He has 3 boys, and now he has a girl. And that just seems like hell on earth to me. He lives in South Carolina. I guess you have to do that just so you can have someone walk all the way to the mailbox for you when you're too tired to walk to the mailbox.
Start bent over. How much does a kid cost until they graduate bachelor's degree? 1 million.
These days, probably close. I wouldn't doubt. I mean, I remember when I was growing up, it was something like 300,000. So, and a bachelor's degree. I mean, I went to a public school and I got a scholarship, so my school was pretty much free. So I didn't have to get a student loan or anything, thank God. But people who go to like private, like a Harvard or Yale or any other school that actually they have to take student loans for. Now, I always recommend to anybody, go to a state school because the degree is all that matters. No one ever cares where it came from. I never lost a job because my degree was from Florida State. But I never ever went for a job that would have mattered anyway. Ooh, God, that looks good. I am making a delicious pizza. That's all I know right now. And except for the fact that one of my brothers is a lawyer and the other one runs he's like the vice president of a giant card company. And he's like a car dealership company that he runs like the whole West Coast. But fuck, I don't want to do all that shit. I still live better than they do because they both are raising kids. And they did have to raise kids. Now they don't. Now they're grandfathers. Ha! That's always funny to me that both my brothers are now grandfathers. I mean, that does make me a great uncle 6, 7 times over now. Shit. No, 6 times over. I am a 6-time over great uncle. And a 5-time over uncle. Like I said, but my nephews are awesome. I spend as much time as I can with them. And they always seem to be happy to spend time with me, which is another wonderful thing. Because I had no choice. I was going to be the cool uncle no matter what, because I didn't have kids. They all have to like challenge each other to be the cool uncle now. They have so many nieces and nephews. But I grew up without any cousins. My mom was had one brother, never married, never had kids, and my dad was an only child. So I never had cousins. I never had. I only had one uncle, and barely ever saw him. So I had a very small family, and now I've got a fucking giant family. I mean, it's very weird to me. I keep wanting to get them all together for like a big Christmas or something, but I'm gonna have to wait at least a year until the new babies are all at least a year old, because they don't like traveling with their newborns. I don't know why. It seems so weird. If I had a newborn, I'd take it on my, put it in a little baby thing and just walk around with it all over the place. That's probably why I don't have kids, because I don't know how to deal with them. All right, so we're sitting on about 15 minutes that I think until it's ready. Certainly don't want to pull it early, so I'm going to wait. I'm going to try to be disciplined and not get overexcited and pull my pizza too early. That's the thing with Angel streams, because he starts making something and then you know it has a certain time that it has to go. So then you start making something else, and then you turn your. Well, this was never supposed to be a stream at all, and I'm already 2.5 hours in, pretty much. Oh well. But that's how long it takes to make a pizza from scratch. It takes about 3 hours. I did it really quick, actually, for me. And thanks to you and AJ showing up, I've had someone to talk to most of the time, which is great. Which is sort of the reason I did it in the first place. So I had some people to talk to if they showed up. There's some other people that I was expecting to maybe show up, but they probably just didn't plan out their day to realize this was happening, because I didn't either. But they did show up to the sewing stream earlier. So that was good. I'll probably be doing the sewing stream on and off just randomly, like I did when I was building pinball machines and other marble run things, those wood things. I don't know if you ever came to one of those. I was building these 3D wooden models for a while. They were really fun. They were really cool. But they don't make any more of them. I mean, I pretty much built all the cool ones that are out there. If we get another, if they put out another one that's really cool, I might do that one. But yeah, fortunately, if you get a kid and it costs $1 million, at least that's over 18 years. So divide that up. It's not too well. Still, you have to make about $100,000 a year over what you're already making. Yeah, I don't understand why anybody would want a kid. Just like I don't understand why anybody would want to buy a house. I mean, the fact you already own one, I bet the property tax is probably killing you more than anything. I will rent any day, because property tax is like having a landlord that won't come fix your shit if it breaks. That seems like a really shitty deal to me. Ugh. In fact, if I were you, I'd sell it to somebody else and then rent it from them. Unless you had some big plans for it. But if you sold it to somebody, you'd have enough money to pay rent probably for the rest of your life. And let them deal with the taxes and the upkeep and all the shit that goes along. You know, like the owners of this house at one point had to pay probably $10,000 just to get it retrofitted for earthquakes because of a new law that was passed. I don't want to deal with that crap. I love renting. Renting is awesome. Renting is like not having kids.
Dark bend over. I don't need money right now. My dad gave me ownership if I promise not to sell it.
Oh, well. You have a deal in place, and obviously you don't want to screw up the deal, so. No, I mean, honestly, if I owned a brownstone in New York, it would be really hard for me to ever sell it, even if I wanted to, even if it made money sense to do so. I mean, a brownstone, what's it, 3 stories? 4 stories? I mean, that's just a cool thing to have. I mean, honestly, if you go out to a night...
Euro Robo 926.
Get off!
Oh, I didn't know you were gonna cook tonight.
Dude, neither did I. I started cooking. I was going to make a pizza, I decided, and then I was like, well, fuck it, I'll just turn on my stream, and then I started turning on my stream. I played some Pop 1 earlier. I played, hey, baby. Hey.
Baby kick-ass.
This is Dark Bendover.
I didn't know you were streaming WT.
I didn't either. I just did it.
Euro Robo 926.
Well,
I'm fasting.
I'm making a barbecue chicken pizza. That's what I'm making. It's almost done. I'm about 9 minutes away. You guys get to watch the reveal.
Dark bend over. 3 stories and a basement.
Nice.
Kick-ass.
God, I'd love to have a fucking brownstone like that. Oh, this is bullshit.
Baby kick-ass.
I sent out an everything.
Euro Robo 926. I'm fasting, so I am starving.
Well, you're going to watch me eat a fucking barbecue chicken pizza in a minute.
Make something else.
I've been hanging out with my buddy Dark Bendover, who also lives in New York. He has a brownstone, apparently, 3 stories and a basement. I'm very jealous. If I ever lived in New York, I'd want to... Hey, everybody say hi to the boy. There's the boy.
Euro Robo
I'll show off the boy for you if that'll make you happy.
Baby kick-ass. The boy.
The boy, hello. Yes, there you go. That makes up for everything, doesn't it?
Baby kick-ass. Yes.
All right, I think we need a celebration. No, I did send it out. I sent out an at everyone, letting them know when in the first moment that I thought to do it. But it was a nightmare for a while because I was trying to get everything to work. But I've been grilling. I've been out on the grill. Just watch back. It's been a weird, fun stream for me. About 8 minutes on the pizza. But yeah, Dark Bendover I know from a friend of ours that bakes on a stream from Australia. He hasn't been around for a while, so Dark showed up in my streams a few weeks ago, and we've been getting to know each other. But yeah, he lives in the Sutton Place area. What do you call Sutton of Manhattan? And he lives in a brownstone, which I think is cool as hell. If I had a brownstone, I'd tell everybody. Sutton Place, yeah. Yeah, so he lives up in there. I don't know what part of Manhattan you guys live in. These are the 2 people I was telling you that live in Manhattan. Baby Cakes and Jiro. They are my friends that live there as well. Like I said, my nephew lives in Alphabet City with his girlfriend. He sells solar panels to hospitals and universities and in big industrial parks, things like that. So he's getting rich quick. His brothers are very jealous of him. He's the youngest brother. So they're very jealous of the fact that he's doing so well in life so quickly.
Dark Bendover. It's like East 58th Street.
Okay, that's what I thought. Yeah, I thought it was 60th something.
Money, not
Yep, my nephew is definitely making money. I hope so, because he's the one who's going to have to take care of me.
would not try it. Dark Bendover. But facing the East River.
Yeah. That sounds like the setting of like a television show about fairly wealthy people in New York, or very wealthy people actually. A brownstone in New York these days, yeah. No, that sounds like the setting for Dynasty in New York. I was telling Dark that I used to live up on 92nd and like 1st near the mayor's mansion.
That is nice.
Yeah. You guys,
But NYC dirty as heck. Dark bend over. Do you remember Heinz Harris's Sutton Place townhouse? Dark bend over. First it's 21M.
So the Heinz area, I mean, no, but I know that she had one, yes. In fact, I think I saw something about her on that, the Foods That Made America show.
And they gave 12% discount for 18.5M. Dark bend over. But it sold for 13 minutes. Baby KS. The houses are nice with high ceilings and old trim work and flooring from way back when.
I know. That's what makes me jealous. I would bet you probably have some hidden rooms that go into that lead to old speakeasies and shit that you don't even know about. I would push all the walls in your house and see if in the basement you've got some secret tunnels. Yeah, you guys probably want to get to know Dark Bendover. He seems like a fun dude to hang out with. Meet somewhere and go get a great meal at some high-end restaurant. That's what I would do. I do miss New York. New York was fun to live in, for sure. It was one of the more fun places I lived. Not more fun than Key West, not more fun than Lake Tahoe, but very fun in its own way. I had a lot of very interesting experiences, especially down in the warehouse district, the meatpacking district, where they had a nightclub called the Wetlands, where I used to go watch Grateful Dead cover bands play. Had a lot of weird nights there, that's for sure. I don't even know what the meatpacking district is anymore. Certainly isn't a meatpacking district, I'm sure that. This is south of Houston, so Soho to the west, not Soho to the east. I think my pizza might be done. I'm gonna bring it out. I think it's done. Here we go, guys. Big reveal. See, guys, now you get to get the big reveal and you didn't have to sit through all the crap. And I didn't have to deal with any redeems. So win-win for everybody. Oh, God, that looks good.
Baby KS. Hello. Baby KS. Redeems are the best.
They're still there. You just
KS.
haven't remembered at this point.
Good. Baby KS.
My God, that's hot. I made it. That's why the stream's been 2.5 hours, is just because I had to make dough from scratch. Well, I'm not going to put a big stem on there. That's ridiculous. All right, so this has got to sit here for a while. At least a few minutes. Before I try to depan. Well, I could probably depan it. I think I'll depan it, but then I still have to let it rest, though, for a while. I got to turn this oven off. The boy was going to go out until I told him what I was making for dinner.
You make your own dough.
Of course. What, you haven't been here for a pizza stream before? You've been here for a pizza stream. Well, I mean, all my streams I make my own dough.
Baby KS. I want to make that pizza.
It's going to be good, I'll tell you that.
Teach me how to do all of that.
Well, you're gonna, for this one, you're going to have to just go and just watch the stream. Because I was pretty much just alone and just telling you, just talking through it all. So I'm going to put a timer on for at least 10 minutes.
I'm sad I missed it.
You haven't missed it. It still exists. I'll post it once I'm done cooking. Once this stream's over, I'll post it immediately, and then you can have all the time to watch it and rewatch it and figure out what I did. There we go. There we go, a sort of deep dish version of barbecue chicken pizza. I think it needs more sauce. What do you think? I think so. Oh, and I put that butter that I made for the escargot. That's what's all around the outside is the garlic shallot butter. Yummy. I'm a very impulsive person, baby cakes. That's why I stream so randomly and weirdly. Especially my workshop streams, and this is out of nowhere. I'm gonna have to get a whole new name for my random cooking streams. You know, I think this needs fresh onion on top of this as well.
I see. It's okay. But damn, I wish I watched you make this.
Well, like I said, you're gonna be able to if you really want to. I'm gonna put some fresh onion on top because I like the crunchy raw onion as well. In addition to the cooked onion underneath. Maybe he's still with me. The night was left unhooked. There we go. The wind and rain. I think I should take a picture, don't you? Dun, 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 dun. All right, picture time. All right, I'll post that up pretty soon. Feels pretty good. Pretty excited. The funny thing is, I was gonna make before I made this, I was gonna make something with chicken and crab, and then this came to my head, and I figured dough only take it's taken me exactly as long as I thought it would, about 2.5, 3 hours.
This is a great idea.
Oh, yes, it is. I'm very happy with what I've got so far. I'm pretty sure I'll be happy with the final result when I actually eat it in about, did I not set a
Dark
timer?
Vancouver. You know my dad's family is in real estate business. I told them to buy that house, but they refused. I wanted it so bad, I was so mad.
Which house? The Hines house? That would be a good house to own. It's also good to be in a real estate family that lives in New York. So, either way, you're winning.
Dark Vancouver. The Hines House. Now it's like official residence of the Secretary General of the United Nations.
Yeah. Well, shit happens. Maybe you should become the Secretary General of the United Nations, and then it'll be your house. And you can change the rules.
There's a huge garden behind that house.
Yeah.
Baby kick-ass. Fall winning, fall winning, fall winning, fall winning. Baby kick-ass.
Yep.
Dino dance, Dino dance, Dino dance, Dino dance.
Yeah, Dark Bendover is definitely fall winning. If he's like me, I have a tendency to fall up. Every time something shitty happens to me, I end up getting something better in the back end. So I never regret any bad things that happen to me, because they usually end up being some kind of benefit in the long run.
Dark Bendover. The thing is, I don't have 13M, but they do.
Well, guess
Dark
what?
Bendover. I'm still salty.
Guess what? They're not going to live forever, and it seems to me that they're not going to be giving that money away to PETA. So let's just say you have 13 million sometime in the future.
Start bend over. They can sell. They can even rent it to United Nations.
They could. You're right. But now that it's the resident of it's the residence of the Secretary General, don't you think the price would go up to a point where it's almost not worth it? I don't know. I'm not a real estate person, so maybe it is. And hell, the United Nations might be trying to lower their budget. Who knows?
Start bend over. Almost not worth it now.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, I think now that they did that, it becomes a historic site, and that always screws up property values. I'm sure there are other brownstones that have other nice histories that are worth getting.
But it was 13 million. I'm still mad.
When I say I have privilege,
I mean 21 million to 13 million.
exactly. When I say I have privilege, I don't have that kind of privilege. So just enjoy the fact that you own a fucking brownstone in New York, because trust me, there are a lot of people in the universe that would be their life's goal. And I'm happy for you. I couldn't be more happy for you. I am so happy to hear that people I like have good circumstances in their life.
That'll be worth so much more.
Yeah, maybe someday until a nuclear bomb hits New York City and then everything's worth nothing.
NYC houses go up.
Of course they do, just like San Francisco, just like like Chicago. Yeah. It's a good investment no matter when you do it. It just seems like it's a bad investment based on what you could have done 10 years ago or 5 years ago or a year ago. It always seems like you missed the boat, but you never did. Because in 10 years, you're going to say, oh, well, I should have done it 10 years ago. So, yeah. That's how the universe works for certain groups of people on the universe. I'm sure that most people in the universe don't have any understanding or any concept of how all that works out, but they can understand the frustration of things that you're explaining at all. All they hear are the words 13 million, 20 million, and they just think that, oh my God, how is this guy bitching about anything? But they don't understand at all how the universe works for the other group of people that aren't them. Just like I guess I kind of understand. Well, I've been poor, only personally poor. And my parents didn't always have money. My dad was a yacht broker, and he went for like 5 years without making a penny. He went with like 5 years without selling a single boat, and he worked on 100% commission. So, I mean, it was his yacht brokerage, but still. So when he sold a boat, he got the entire commission. But I remember my parents, whenever my dad would sell a boat, what they would do is they would take $500 and we'd go to the swap meet, basically the giant garage sale. And that was how they celebrated. My mom was excellent at managing money. And so that's why, they got to retire and have a little in their pockets, which is nice. And she's living now very well. My dad unfortunately died a couple of years ago. But she lives well, and she travels a lot. She's been to Norway. She's been to South Africa. She just got back from Italy. So yeah, she's having a good time in her retirement, which is nice. And like I said, both my brothers, they turned out through their hard work to have become rich. I was fortunate enough to make a lot of money when I was running nightclubs before my back injury, but then I retired and I said, I have enough. That's why my house is nice, but it could be nicer, I suppose, if you really wanted it to be. But at some point you just say, this is enough. And once you say this is enough and you accept that and you're like, this is cool, then you're very happy after that. I really don't want anything else. I mean, I get to play online all the time. I get I got every kitchen toy I could want. If I get a new hobby, I have enough on-hand cash to deal with it. All right, we've been 10 minutes in. I'm going to cut this fucker open. You guys ready? Everybody raise your hand if you're in with me.
Yes. Yes.
There we go. Oh, look at that. I'm going to take one piece out at the moment.
Start bend over. That baby pig has looked at this house 700 square foot https://maps.app.gl/nkx9ctrryphxdsog6.
There we go. There is a slice of my little beauty. God, that looks delicious.
Start bend over. And there's a huge garden they share with other houses. I walk there and magnolia is falling.
This onion could look better. This one could look a little more haphazard. There we go.
Start bend over. I want it so bad, just like I want your pizza.
Well, now you get to watch me eat it. Now let me change cameras. God forbid I eat on the wrong camera. Mmm. Mmm. God damn. Oh, the dough is so nice and fluffy.
Start bend over. 10-text presentation, look at the sauce glistening.
It is. Putting that other part back there because I'll eat the whole damn thing before the boy gets back. He's just over in the other room, but I'll probably eat it before you could get back in the other room. This is so good. This was worth the 3 hours it took for sure. God, I need a shower. Look at my wacky hair. I'll super whack out my hair, make it even look worse. That way you'll think I did it on purpose. No, that doesn't look stupid. Oh my God, that's good. You know what I could use? Just some very fancy flake sea salt. There you go. Now it'll be perfect.
Baby pig, yes. That looks delicious.
It is. Smoked Gouda, perfect cheese. Homemade barbecue sauce I made a while ago. Thank God I keep that stuff. And I haven't even got to the crust. Here, let me get some crust that has that garlic butter from the escargot. Oh my God. Oh. I'm jealous of me for you. Or me for you. Oh my God, that's good. Well, now that I made the thing I was planning on making, so baby, and Jiro.
Start bend over. Here in Bangkok, I can only buy off a pizza from Domino that looks like that. Start bend over. Or, Dr. J.
I'm not a big fan of gochujang. I mean, I like misos. I like most fermented stuff, but gochujang, it's almost too. It's got a weird funk that I'm not totally on. Like I'm not a big fan of kimchi either.
Dark bend over. Too sweet.
Something, yeah. I don't know exactly. I mean, this is pretty sweet. The barbecue sauce is like a hickory brown sugar barbecue sauce. But when you add that fermented funk, yeah, I'm not a huge fan. I'm not a huge fan of like banh mi or any of the things that have kimchi in it. I'm sure I could have one that was better than the ones I've tried. That might change my mind. I'll always try something more than one time to decide whether I actually like it or not. But, God damn, I am very happy with the result here.
Dark bend over. Kimchi is not just salty, it has this raw texture.
Yeah. I'm sure there's a dish that someone makes with it that I would like, but
I remember when I made one, I had to put a lot of pear and oysters in it.
interesting combo. But yeah, I understand that. That makes sense. I never thought of pear and oyster as a thing, but now that you say it out loud, it makes a lot of sense. All right, yeah, I'm gonna eat this whole piece before the boy gets in. Otherwise, he'll eat it all.
Dark bend over. I mean, I didn't eat the cabbage at all. I ate only the radish.
Well, see, there's a lot of things like that. Like, I'm not a big fan of mushrooms,
Baby kick-ass.
but
Boy gonna be good tonight.
oh yeah, he is.
Baby kick-ass. Smiley face.
There's a lot of things that I'll like mushrooms. I don't like mushrooms themselves, but I love the taste of mushroom when it's cooked in something else, or like beef Wellington when it's turned into a duxel. And you don't really feel the texture of the mushroom and the sliminess of it. It looks slimy to me. So for some reason, I don't like mushrooms because of that. But like I said, I love it when it's cooked in like a marsala sauce or a steak Diane or any of those situations. Even beef stroganoff. I just push the big mushrooms off to the side and eat everything because the mushroom flavor is awesome in the dish. It's just the mushrooms themselves I don't want to eat. This has got to be up there in the like top 5 pizzas I've ever made. The top one was probably that Detroit pizza I made like a month ago. But look at this dough. Look at this dough. It's like fluffy and well, it's fluffy and has big holes in it, like a real a well-aged dough, which I was somehow able to pull off in an hour and a half. All right, guys. I'm gonna go eat the rest of my pizza. Thanks everyone for stopping by, and maybe I didn't mean to be mean. I thought you guys would get the Discord announcement.
Later, slug, I'm gonna finish a room and go to bed. Dark bend over. Puffy.
It is very puffy.
Baby kick-ass. And I didn't get it for some reason. Euro
Huh.
Logo 926. We are hungry. Baby kick-ass. You told us. Euro Logo 926. We have to eat it. Baby
Well,
kick-ass.
bad time to
Dark
fast.
bend over. Know how to make fancy crust? Like shrimp crust, crown crust. Baby
No,
kick-ass.
but if you remind me, I will look into it and I will learn how to.
Baby kick-ass. We are starting fasting again. Baby Kick-Ass. LOL. Baby Kick-Ass. XD. Baby Kick-Ass. Yeah, I know it. Baby
Cool.
Kick-Ass.
Thanks, man.
LOL. Dark bend over. Okay, I'll show you on your Discord.
Please
Dark
do.
bend over. Have a wonderful evening.
Love you all. Toodles, as most of my online friends say when they're leaving. And then my personal favorite, which is time for the meat stick, everyone. Get ready. You know what? I always forget to. I probably should. I've got 5 people. Honestly, I'm tired. I'll raid people next time. There's this kid that I raid when he's on. His name's like a Spice Spies or
I
something.
know one from Florida.
Well, that's where I'm from. So yeah, remind me next time, and if he's on, I'll definitely raid him. Is he on right now? All right. Well, I'm out.
Dark bend over. Voyage's diary on right now.
All right. Let me see. Let me see if I can get that. Thank you. Yep, just for the pictures. Well, it's not letting me copy and paste right now. All right. Next time, remind me ahead of time and I'll do it for sure. Later, guys.